The disconnect between government and town planners has been identified as the major cause of Nigeria's prevailing urban settlement crisis. This and many more were the focal point of discourse at the 6th Dosuba Batunde annual lecture with the theme Issues and Prospects in Physical Planning and Human Settlement Development, held at the Polytechnic Ibadan. Speakers at the lecture charged governments at all levels to adopt strategic planning of rural settlements, which they say is a necessary tool for national development.
Because people are already thinking that GIS is replacing, GIS is the Geographic Information System, is now replacing planning. No, it's not replacing planning. Planning is something that comes from the knowledge of great thinkers, from the philosophy and visions of great thinkers of how a city should look. You had the guest speaker telling you that if you take Lagos State, for example, Lagos State is the smallest state in terms of land size in Nigeria, but it has the largest population. And he said Lagos has been divided into 40 districts. And if you take ShopRite being in one district, you expect that there is ShopRite or similar facilities in every single of the 40 districts that you have in Lagos. That is the power of planning. So that, as he said, going to Lekki from Alimosho will not become some sort of tourism, because now people now travel from Alimosho and then they want to go and offer a ShopRite. You know, already you can see that happening in Ibadan as well. This lecture of today is reminding us that planning is a powerful tool and a guide for the development of any nation.
For there to be development, there must be a handshake between the government and the town planner. The government must understand what the town planner is talking about. Because if they don't understand, they will not be able to implement it. And the beauty of any plan is its implementation, not its being kept on the shelf. That is why government must understand planning. All over the world, it is government that ensures development, and that is what this paper is advocating.
If you talk of housing deficit, we see that it's all boiled down to issue of not having proper and adequate planning. In some areas, some school of thought will argue that, quite frankly, we don't have housing deficits, because you can see scattered everywhere, newly built houses that are not being occupied. But on the other side, again, you have a very acute shortage where people are in their need of housing. So it's all about planning. If planning is taken seriously, all these issues definitely will be addressed. And I think, most importantly, that is one of the reasons why we are here today, to get to know more understanding of town planning, and for us to go back and apply them in our various organizations in terms of policy formulation and implementation.
The annual lecture series, held in honor of late Professor Dosuba Batunde, was an alumnus of the Polytechnic Ibadan. He was said to be a philanthropist and renowned urban and regional planner whose contributions to national development remains indelible.